What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new episode 5. Today we got something special, something new today. And tonight we got RJ and my boy Josh.
Yep.
And we're doing this every time we can, we got something to talk about today, and it's gonna be interesting. First, we're gonna open up to talk about Shea game winner against the
Denver
Denver
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets.
And then the second conversation is Ja Morant returning tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting. And the third conversation we'll be having is about the Clippers. The Clippers are starting to get hot, or they already been hot, but it's clicking. And last one is that we are going to talk about trade. Who we think is gonna get trade before deadline. I know it's early, um, but still, we wanna touch base on who we think might be going to another team. So let's go. Let's get started. So first off, I did watch the game. Me, Josh, and Jordani at my house. We was watching the game. Um, And honestly, we saw a lot of things that was surprising to us, especially me. Not just Shea, but with how J Dub is playing. He's a baller. That man right here can ball. And
Yep.
I've seen highlights and I've catch some games of OKC losing um some games, but somehow they just made a comeback and almost they did it against Sacramento Kings and they almost come back and then get the win. But this one against the Denver, against the champs, it was special. And one thing I was observing was Shea, man. He was just it was like 9 seconds on the clock. They give him the ball, just go down the court and smooth like this man composure. And I must say it again, this man composure is beyond me. He's good, man. And then that just he just hit the game winner like it was nothing. And that right there is it's a moment. He's putting more and more moments into his highlight reel. Like this is a guy we're gonna see doing that a lot more, and he's gonna he's gonna be in a conversation with the top dogs for sure. And I see it. We've already talking about him. Um, we not many people was talking about him much last year, only because there was other players that were a lot of people was more focused on, but this year has been Shea, man. Shea has been putting some crazy numbers, and he's doing it consecutively, like consistently. Almost every time he plays, he's doing it really good. So, what do you guys think about Shea so far, man? Shea's season and the game winner that he had against the Denver Nuggets.
Just to point out, also, they're second. They're second in the West right now. They haven't even lost their 10th game yet. They're 16-8.
Wow,
16-8
wow. So they're second in the standing in the West.
in the West
So
right
who's
now.
third?
Timberwolves are number one, and the Mavericks are number three. Surprisingly, they're number
Timberwolves
three.
are number one.
Yes, and
Really?
the Mavericks are number three. Number four is the Nuggets, and number five is the Kings.
I I honestly don't think Denver will repeat. Um, but they are a threat for sure, and they will try their best to defend their title for sure. Because um, I feel like something is off with them. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something is missing, and I don't want to say it's because of Brown that left and went to Indiana, but it's just different. It's gonna be very hard for Denver to win only because team got better. Team got way better. So I do expect a lot of. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of Game 7 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's how
It's very
tight.
competitive this year.
Yeah. So that's how tight it is. And but yeah, what do you think, RJ?
First of all, let me say this about Shay. He's the Prime Minister of Canada. We don't care about Justin Trudeau. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but anyways, we don't like Justin Trudeau. Shay is my Prime Minister for Canada. Um, he get buckets, man. He get buckets, and to build up on Berlin's point, how he says that he loves Shay's composure. You know where he got that from, Berlin?
Tell him.
Guy from CP.
CP3.
Tell him.
CP3.
Yeah.
Yep. When they were playing in 20, when was that year? The bubble 2020 to 2021, I think. Like Shea learned a lot from Chris Paul. You ever wonder why Shea doesn't take so much three and he always in the mid range? Chris Paul. That's Chris Paul's game.
Hmm.
I ever wonder why he's so clutch in big moments? Chris Paul was that in big moments. When they needed a bucket, he was the closer. So he learned from Chris Paul, and I think that was the best thing. That's the best mentor that you can have as a young guard that's trying to, take your game to the next level. Although he doesn't have the playmaking skills of CP3, but that's not who Shea is ever since he got into the league. Shea is a two-way guard. He's a scorer and he's a defender. He's leading. Another thing too, he gets buckets, but he's leading the league in steals this year. If
Oh
for those
yeah.
that didn't know that,
Yeah. Um his defense is just been phenomenal. And I was watching the game too. And he snatched the ball from who was it? It was just crazy how he just grabbed it, like literally
yeah,
grabbed it with one
Bruh.
hand.
He grabbed it from, was it? It wasn't Jamal Murray. It was somebody else.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
watch the game. I was at work,
okay.
but yeah, yeah, man, bro. Yeah, for people that think that Shea's just an offensive star, nah, you guys gotta watch the game, man. Shea is a two-way superstar. His defense is super underrated. So that's all I gotta say, man. Is that although he's playing well this year, Shea, I don't think there's other better players. Like there's maybe 2, 3 players ahead of him in the MVP race, but Shea is definitely a bucket getter.
No cap. Um, I guess I'm gonna say what I have to say about Shea. Shea, dude, he's been hooping since last year, bro. I've been telling people about Shea since last year because he's so composed. He's able to he's able to basically just get get to the basket at will. Like he can score however he wants to score. If he
Yeah.
wants the three, he's gonna get the three. If he wants the mid range, he's gonna go for the mid range. If he wants to
Yep.
pass or if he wants to do anything else, he's gonna do it, bro.
Yep.
And I don't know if this is earlier, if this is a hot take, but I was
Yeah.
talking to Jordani the other day when we were at Berlin's house, and
Yeah.
when Shea had done that game winner, that little spin move
Yeah.
off of Peyton Watson, the rookie, we had agreed that it was a very Kobe esque play, and I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but he, I feel like Shea is he's looking like Kobe when he hoops. I
I
don't
think
know. It's
I
just
think I
me.
think hold on. I think Shea's favorite player growing up was Kobe.
It is Kobe, yeah.
I've heard him a few times. I think he said that he put Kobe over Mike. Now I don't know about that. I don't know about
He
that.
did. He did though.
Yeah, that's where I'll draw the line in the sand. But so yeah, I see your point. Like Kobe took a lot of mid ranges. CP took a lot of mid ranges, and if you're talking about mentorship, well, not mentorship, like because Kobe didn't mentor him, but if you're talking about style of play, like Shea probably his style of play definitely is comparable to Kobe's because he's a big guard. Like Shea's 6'6", 6'7". Kobe was around 6'5", 6'6". So um Shea operates in the mid range area. Kobe was a mid range god. Um Kobe was clutch. Clay is Shea is clutch. Sorry, I said Clay. Shea is clutch. But yeah, man, he's a superstar. He's a superstar, man. I hope as a Thunder fan, it's nice to see, and the fact that he's Canadian is great too. It's great for our country. It's great for the basketball league. NBA is becoming such an international sport, but I just hope we do not blow it.
Yeah, man.
Please
Y'all got a good squad, bro.
don't blow it.
Chet is a
Yes,
good
bro.
shot blocker. Y'all got
That
Jalen
boy Chet, man.
Williams. Actually,
Yep.
Chet had recently had like 9 blocks against the Nuggets.
Yep.
That
Almost a
was
triple double against the the defending champs and the best player in the NBA.
that's different,
So
bro. That's
man,
different.
he's learned too. I feel like Chet Loki. He probably learned a few things from. I think he probably talked to Jokic. You know,
Had to,
I
had to.
I'm like although Jokic is not a shot blocker, but he's probably like okay. I'm taking notes from Jokic because he's so. How Jokic is such a polished player. He's such a gifted player offensively. I'm pretty sure Chet hit up Jokic, be like, "Yo, can you give me some pointers?" And
Facts.
Chet is a very efficient offensive player. I know people are gonna say like in the sorry rookie of the year race, they're gonna compare. Yeah, Wemby has his squad is nowhere near OKC squad, so that kind of helps in Chet's efficiency. But I mean, being efficient enough, making shots is hard enough already as it is. You can't make every
Right.
shot, and Chet just he takes good shots. He takes what the defense gives him. He's at the right place at the right time. He makes the right decisions. So you can't knock someone for just having that IQ already and it being able to knock down shots in their well quote unquote first year because he didn't play last year. That's
Yep.
really impressive for a rookie. How many rookies come to the league and they're that efficient? You know what I mean? So can't
He's
knock him for
different for
that.
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's talk about Ja. Let's
Ja
talk about how he's gonna impact the team coming back.
Jacques Morin.
And he plays tomorrow. Actually, he
Who
plays.
they play tomorrow?
I'm about to tell you right now. He actually plays the. Let
I
me
think
take
it's
a
the.
gander. He plays.
I think
Oh,
it's a
he
contending
plays.
team.
Wait, he plays. He plays New Orleans Pelicans.
Okay. Oh, that's a good game.
So that will be a good game. He'll be playing against Zion Williamson.
Yeah, that's a good game because for me, that's a good warm up game because I was gonna say they didn't have a good point guard, but CJ's a good one.
CJ's a good, yeah,
Yeah, that's a good game for Ja to be back. At least it's not one of the top, the higher tier point guards.
yeah.
That'll be a good warm up game. Do you think he'll be rusty?
I think he's gonna be rusty, bro, because to be comfortable and to be able to play in the NBA game, it's gonna take time.
Yeah.
Because even when, for example, even when KD came back, KD wasn't fully, who he was when he was with the Nets. When he came back from his injury, he wasn't comfortable yet. It took him some games to get comfortable, with the
Mm-hmm.
team, and
Yeah.
he missed some games too because he couldn't do a back to back games. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
it's gonna take Ja time, even though it's not an injury that he's going through that he was going through before, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a suspension that was that didn't allow him to fully play with his team and fully get the chemistry that he needed to have with his team. And they
Yeah.
didn't. And the thing is though, I think the chemistry is gonna go well because they didn't add a lot of pieces. They only added Marcus Smart and Derrick Rose, to be honest with you. So,
Uh, I think
um, yeah, go ahead.
I think it'll be an issue because Marcus Smart too is a Like he's somewhat of a player that needs the ball at times.
Yeah.
Like, what's their starting lineup gonna be? Is it gonna be Ja one, Smart at two, and then Desmond Bain at three? Is that what it is? That because I think
I'm
that's
not
what it's
sure
gonna be.
because Marcus Smart is injured right now, so
Yes, yes, that's
Desmond
yeah,
Bain would be our
exactly.
shooting guard.
Yeah. So for me, it's like one, Ja's gonna learn how needs to come back and adjust. First of all, to the game, be in basketball shape. I don't know, brush off the rustiness and um
Right,
after like 25 games, that's a lot of games.
a lot.
And he's gonna probably spend more energy because of the fact that they're down. So he's gonna have to play 150% every single game. So
Mm,
maybe the first 3 games, he'll have a bad game. Or who knows, he might have a great game. But that's one, is rushing off the rustiness. Two is when Marcus Smart comes back, Ja's gonna need to learn how to play with him because before they had Dylan Brooks and Ja, they had chemistry. Like
yeah,
so, but I think Marcus Smart overall is a better player than Dylan Brooks.
yeah.
So, and then you're gonna have to have that adjustment of like when the team's fully healthy, of trying to build that chemistry, and then once everybody's healthy. For me, it's gonna be a tough road for the Grizzlies because of all those pointers we just put out, and then the
They're
Western Conference
they're
is way
six
too
and
tough.
18, by the way. They're 6 and
Yeah,
18,
so
third
they
team
have
in
a
the
lot of
West.
ground. They have a lot of ground to make up. I think I see them going as far as playing. I don't think they get like they secure a seed this year. They going playing
If Ja play like he played last year, bro, I think they're gonna make at least 8, 7 seed. To be honest.
8 seed is still a playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so for me, it's I don't know. I only see them going as far as playing, making it to the play-in, but then after that, I see them getting bounced in the first round. Those teams that are at the top, they're way better than the Grizzlies.
You're gonna
So
be so
that
much better.
notion where I'm fine in the West, Ja, you're not fine in the West, man. You gotta throw that out the window. Thunder's here. Minnesota's here. Nuggets are here. Lakers are there. Clippers are here. Mavericks are there,
Kings.
so I don't see them beating those top heavy teams. Like you have Ja and then you have everyone else. Like Desmond Bain's a good player, but is he better? Like no, like when they come into the game, the thing is when they come into a series, I don't see Ja being the best player anymore. Like the Grizzlies don't have that best player anymore. Like obviously certain teams when you play them like in the East, but we're talking about the playoffs. Like what's one team in the West, Josh, that you see them like the Grizzlies going up and saying like, okay, Ja's the best player?
No, none of them. To be honest, none of them.
Yeah, not the
You
top,
can't.
not the top heavy teams. Like
None of them,
right
bro.
now, is Ja better than Ant? I mean, you can argue that, but Ant's having a great season,
Agree. Yeah.
so I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna put him over Ant. Is he
Mm-mm.
better than Shea?
Heck no.
No. Is he better than Jokic? That's absolutely no.
He's not better than
Is he
Luca.
He's not better than Luca. Is he
Not
better
better than.
than
Not better than
any
Luca.
of the four players on the Clippers?
No.
I'm
No.
including Russell Westbrook. Yes, he's better than Russell Westbrook
Okay,
now, but
Westbrook. Yes.
Westbrook, shout out to Westbrook by the way, he's sacrificing a lot for that Clippers team.
Yeah.
But is he better than the Lake? Bro, they already went through the Lakers and look what happened last year. What He's not better than LeBron.
Clapped. They
Yeah,
got clapped.
I mean, if they play the Pelicans, he might be the best player on the court.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Zion
have a
is
good
not
point.
Zion, so yeah, I don't know. I see them getting bounced in the first round or playing, so they have a lot of ground to make up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's facts, man.
All right.
But I feel like John's he's gonna have a huge impact on them. I think so.
He will. He will. He will. So, anyways,
Yeah.
speaking of the
So
Clippers,
yes. Yes. The
what are
one
they? 8? Is this an 8-game win streak? 9?
is 8 now because they just beat the Pacers.
They dogged them. They blew them
One
out.
151 to 127.
150. Why? Yeah, they blew them out. They blew them
I
out.
don't even think Tyrese played well. Yeah, Tyrese only had 11 assists, 8 points.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
crazy. They held Tyrese to 8 points, bro. That's
the Clippers
crazy.
are for real. I had them in my rankings, and now people were like, "You guys are like the Clippers." Now look at them now.
I mean, we'll see if it lasts, bro. We'll see if it lasts. I don't think it's gonna
My
last.
so James Harden had 35 points, 9 assists.
Yeah, he played well. He's been playing well
Kawhi
recently.
Kawhi had 28 points,
PG at
and PG
27.
had 27. Yeah, you're not beating that. If those three guys are scoring, and then Westbrook had 10, 5, and 4. Yo,
Dang, Westbrook's sacrificing a lot, yo.
what do you think? What is the cause of the Clippers being successful right now, Josh?
I think it's the chemistry that's starting to finally click with them.
Yeah,
They're starting to realize what everybody's role is,
yeah,
and knowing somebody's and a player knowing their role is very important when you have four people that like to have the ball in their hands. Mainly, mainly maybe two people out of those four, Westbrook
yeah.
and Harden. They love to have the ball in their hands. So it's definitely it's definitely something to keep watching. The chemistry is starting to
Mm-hmm.
grow. They're starting to grasp the roles of every position of every player that's there.
Yeah.
Also, I've heard that PJ Tucker is very unhappy with his role. As we are speaking of the Clippers, he is very unhappy. He's not. He feels like he's not, getting enough minutes. He's feel like he feels like there's just too many. There's too many people for one ball on one team. Um, but
It's working.
it's yeah, surprisingly, it is working. Um, we will see what happens for the rest of the season. I don't
Yeah.
think, me personally, my personal opinion, I don't think it's gonna last because two players, maybe three out of the four, will probably get hurt, or God forbid they get hurt. But
Mm-hmm.
um, if one of them did get hurt or two of them get hurt, like they're not winning anything. So
Yeah.
um, barring any injury, they really look good to like make a good playoff run. Um,
Yeah.
but we will see. We will see what happens with them. What do you think? What do you think is the best? What do you think is happening in the Clipper Nation right now? What do you think is the solution to them just winning games out of nowhere? Why do you think that?
Well, first of all, one was Westbrook sacrificing. I think that was a big factor because when all four of them were on the court together, it was just like, nah. That's when there's too much players
Hmm.
for one basketball. Like that's
Hmm.
when they're unsure of like what to do. So that's one. Two, I think James Harden is actually happy. You know,
Hmm.
playing for your hometown, it does a lot for your mental state, right?
Right. Right.
Um, we're not NBA players, but you would think like when you get homesick, where I'm taking that into consideration. When you get homesick, you miss home, right? So
Hmm.
James Harden is um happy to be home in LA, in a market that he wants to play in. Um, so that's taking that into consideration. Also, you gotta remember that Kawhi and PG, they don't need the ball to be effective. They don't
Yeah,
they
that's
don't need
true.
the ball to be effective. They're like, although when they have the ball, they're effective, but they don't need the ball like James Harden or Russell Westbrook like 99.9% of the time to make a play. They can just come off of screens, they'll get steals and then run the fast break. So I think for that, and then also you have that chemistry, like you said, they're starting to build, but it started with Westbrook. If Westbrook didn't sacrifice, then I don't think they build chemistry. There's turmoil in the locker room. They're pointing fingers at each other, and then that's that one. It doesn't work. So it all started with Westbrook, and then domino effect, domino effect, domino effect. So for me, the Clippers, why they're so effective is because they're able to have a superstar on the court at all times. Like, if you told me you had Russell Westbrook coming off the bench 5 years ago, I'd be like, yo, you're crazy. But who's who? Like, which second unit in the NBA can guard Russell Westbrook? There's no second, like, there's no player off the bench that can guard Russell Westbrook. So for me, that's where I think that the Clippers are. That's why they're so successful, because Westbrook is able, Westbrook is able to affect the games in other ways where, he doesn't need to score. He's a hustle player. He can rebound. He can get you assists. Westbrook can do that. He doesn't need to affect the game just scoring. So, yeah, that's why I think the Clippers are super effective right now, and that's why they're winning games. And for one, to why they beat
Hello?
the
I'm here.
Pacers, the Pacers don't play no defense. So that's why I think that that's why they beat the Pacers so easily. They don't play defense. So
Hello?
yeah, Josh. Josh, can you hear me?
All right. I am back. I was having technical difficulties. So But yeah, the Clippers, man. I feel like the Clippers are not gonna sustain. They're not gonna last, bro, because it's not gonna last because you have too many people that's gonna want the ball at the end of the game. Um, I feel like
Josh,
they are
can you
truly
hear me?
understanding their roles now, but it's
Josh, can you
just
hear me?
I just don't think they're gonna last because it's a lot of a lot of moving factors that they have to deal with. Um, who's gonna get the last shot? Who's gonna get to make the clutch play? Kawhi
Josh.
or James Harden? Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay, okay. I was like, I thought it was the like, I thought it was the delay. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah, so me personally, I don't see them lasting, but they do look really good, and like I said before, we're just gonna have to see how they do in the playoffs, how they do for the rest of the season. There's a lot of seasons still to play, so we'll
yeah.
see.
So I was saying earlier, like, why you said why I think the Clippers were on this roll. So I said it
Yeah.
started with Russell Westbrook, and I said like well, not James Harden. Kawhi and PG don't need the ball to be effective, but although if they have the ball, they're probably the more effective out of all of them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Kawhi is playing like old Kawhi. He's
Dude,
healthy.
he hasn't missed any games.
So, and you know what? To your point, Josh, I think I'll disagree with you. Like, yes, injuries happen; it's part of the game of basketball. But I think because there's so many, there's so many superstars, right? Not one of them is gonna have to carry such a big baggage.
Hmm.
So it'll kind of relieve the pressure off of them. And then, like I said, the Clippers can always have a superstar on the floor. That's that's the one thing out of every single team in the league that the Clippers have that other teams don't, is that they can have a superstar at all times on the court. And Josh, who on the second unit, on any NBA second unit, is stopping Russell Westbrook? Like, if you told me 5 years ago, someone's like, "Hey, Russell Westbrook gonna be on coming off the bench," I'd be like, "You tripping?" Like, Russell Westbrook. And the thing is with Russell Westbrook, although he needs the ball to be effective, Russell Westbrook doesn't need to score to be effective. And we've seen this before. Like, the man will have 10 points, but he'll have like 15 rebounds and 30, 20 assists, right? So he
Hmm.
doesn't need the score to be effective. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think the Clippers, they're scary. This is a scary team. And that's why I put them in my power rankings, because it looks good on paper. And when it works, it works.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a fair point.
I don't disagree, but Brandon,
And
what
and
do you
and
think?
sorry. They beat the Pacers because the Pacers play no defense.
Yeah, I see that.
Mm-mm.
The Clippers, they have every key players that they need to. And minding you, Clippers was once one of the best defensive team in the NBA. And with the coach that they have and the type of player they have, they can get to that point again. Um, the season um is getting to the point where like it's not early in the season anymore. It's starting to enter mid-season, and
Mm-hmm.
this is where teams are trying their best to work their chemistry among each other. And now we're seeing Clippers are doing just that. And I think another key contribute to their success will definitely be staying healthy. Because if they
Yep.
stay healthy, um, they definitely can be dangerous.
Yep.
James Harden, um, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard, they've they've been on the tear, and then you have Russell Westbrook running in the second unit. Yo, you got a squad right there. You got a point
Yep.
guard, and then you got a point guard on the bench that can definitely make an impact. And they have other players that contributes into their success too. Like there's what's his name? T Man. Forgot his name.
Terrence
Terrence
Man.
man,
Terrence Man. Yeah,
Yep.
Norman
he may
Powell.
not be the scoring type, but he make key plays to make the team win games, you know.
I agree.
And you got other players too. It's a lot. It's all of them. It's all of them,
Yeah.
and I think it's now we're starting to see another side of the Clippers that everybody thought that Clippers was not gonna be.
Hmm.
So I'm excited to see where and how far this team are going to go and how far they can go as a group, as a unit, and hopefully they can stay healthy because it's anybody that has this amount of key players in the team. If they stay healthy, they can definitely be a dangerous team in the NBA. So
Yeah.
Clippers are one, the Phoenix, and that's why I never put the Phoenix on my top ranking because Bradley Beal is hurt again.
Yep.
Like this man came back, I think he played 2 or 3 games and then he hurt again. And then now it's D Book and Kevin Durant playing again. So
Hmm.
with that being said, I would never got to see the full true potential of the Phoenix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would they make the playoff? I think they will. I think
Mhm.
they will make the playoff. But I just don't think they have I don't think they're gonna make it far. I don't
I
think they're
agree.
gonna make it far. Dallas Mavericks, they doing good. Um their point guard right now, I think is Exum. He's playing
Yep.
phenomenal.
Hmm.
He's playing really good, and I'm not sure if Kyrie is back yet,
No, he's
but
No,
not.
he's not.
once he's back, that's another plus on the offensive side, of course. That's another plus on the offensive side. Well, that messed up the chemistry. I don't know, um, because now they on the focus is more the ball is running through Luca most of the time,
Hmm.
and he's making more plays. So it's not really where you focus on Kyrie. But once Kyrie come, it's gonna be like a split between them two.
Hmm.
So the chemistry right now is going fine with the Dallas Mavericks, and hopefully, once Kyrie come back, it makes them better and not like took a step back. So
Yeah.
with the Clippers, they're doing a great job. They are on track, and if they keep it up, if they stay healthy, they will definitely be a threat to anybody when it comes to playoff time.
Yep. I agree.
So with Ja Morant, I wanted to say something about that. I don't know if you guys already talked about it. You
Go
guys
ahead.
did.
Yeah. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so
Go ahead.
with Ja Morant, I think he's gonna definitely improve the team in a way. So will they make the playoff or even the play in? We'll have to see because I do believe that Ja do make them better
Hmm.
and a little bit more competitive too because you're gonna add Marcus. It's gonna be Marcus Smart next to him, Desmond Bain, um, Jackson, and whoever their center is. And the second unit can be do they can do whatever they got to do. I definitely see Memphis start winning games with Ja Morant and maybe get closer to even try to play in the playing tournament. Because if you're looking at the standing in the West, it's not that far apart.
Nope.
It's really not that far apart. And if you just win more games and lose some, there's a chance. There's a chance. Um, so will Ja Morant learn his lesson? We don't know. Is he gonna
I hope so.
elevate his game, be more mature about it, and make the team better? We don't know. We'll see. Um, but definitely he makes them better because we know what Ja Morant is capable of. We've seen him play. We know how. uh, awesome he can be on the court. He makes everybody better. So now it's not gonna be just Desmond Bain because we Desmond Bain been hooping. He's been balling. Now you have Ja Morant. Now Marcus Smart can focus on other things that he needs to focus on, which is defense and playmaking. Um, so I can definitely see Memphis elevate and try to make it at least the playing tournament.
Hmm.
So that's my take on that.
Okay. Berlin, do you see them if they do make it to the playoffs? How far do you see them going?
I don't see them making it far.
Like first round? First round?
I think they will lose first round. I think they
Yeah.
I think they will get to the play and then lose in the play and not make the playoff.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so similar take as me, Josh. Cuz I was telling Josh Berlin like as good as Ja is, I don't like what team do you see Memphis playing and saying like, okay, Ja Morant is the best player in the series? He's not better than Shea. He's not better than Anthony Edwards if they played the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's not. He's clearly not better than Jokic. He's not better than Luca. He's not. They played the Lakers. We already know. He's not better than LeBron. He's not even better than AD.
And
Is he
also
better?
he
Is he
gets
better
hurt
than the?
easily.
If he plays the Pelicans, okay, yeah, he's probably the best player on the court. But if you're looking at the top heavy teams, he's not the best player when coming into the series. He's arguably the second player, best player in the series. But and is he better than is if they've played the Clippers? Is he better than the other three? No, he's not better than Kawhi. He's not better than PG.
I
So
think it's gonna be a team. It's gonna have to be a team effort
yeah,
to win. It's not just him being one of the best player on the court, but also what he contributing to the overall team
hmm,
and how impactful. Like now, it's like it's a matter of okay when he come back and play tomorrow, are the players gonna be happy to have him back? Is that gonna motivate or make the chemistry better, or
yeah,
will it have an impact on the chemistry of the Memphis? Like we don't know if it's gonna be a good thing or a bad thing. Like
yeah,
for example, Draymond Green situation, it definitely had an impact negatively on the Golden State Warriors to the point like the chemistry is so off.
yeah,
Anybody like Golden State is a beatable team now. Like they are so easy to beat,
yep,
because of the chemistry and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of
yeah,
work. Curry's
yeah,
gonna be Curry. Curry gonna try his best. Other than Curry, Chris Paul will give you something every now and then, but Klay Thompson, man, has not been the Klay Thompson we all knew. And
yeah,
I remember way back, I even said like, I think Duncan Robinson can be better than Clay. And I'm not gonna say that he is better than Clay, but now
hmm,
that I'm seeing Duncan improving other play style of his, not just shooting, I'm like, okay, Duncan is looking a little bit different. But now, um, prime Clay was dangerous. So I
hmm.
don't even think Clay is on his prime anymore. I think he passed his
No,
prime.
he's not.
Nice past
So
his prime for sure,
and that was a
for
quick
sure.
downfall for him for sure. And
Yeah,
then Andrew Wiggins, I don't know what's up with Buddy.
He fell off the
man.
Um,
face of the earth, man. I don't know, bro.
yeah, the Golden
Yeah,
State is a beatable team now. Like anybody is like they get excited when they going against the Golden State. Man, they're not scared anymore. Back then
hey,
when you playing Golden State, you used to be like, damn, they're
yeah,
about to
you'd be
blow us
scared.
out. But now it's like they envy. Golden State. So
Bro, hold on. About Golden State, bro. You, Josh, Joe, and Dex. We can beat Golden State. We can beat Golden State. We played them 5v5. We beating them, bro.
they beat up one out, bro. They beat up one out.
Only
And
person I'm worried about is Curry.
yeah, that's the only person really.
Yeah.
Um, and I really think that Draymond had a huge impact on their chemistry. Definitely, for
Hmm.
sure,
Yep.
100%. Um,
Yep.
I just don't understand what's wrong with Dre, man. I do
He's
not
the
understand, man. And they have so much highlight of him doing some dirty plays, and for him to think that it's normal or assuming certain things, bro, come on, man, come on. Like you're
bro. They
losing a lot of respect doing that. You know,
they
it
can make a
was yeah. Go
huh.
ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say you can make a highlight of Draymond beating up people.
Yeah, yeah. He have more highlights reel than WWE superstar. Have highlights for themselves. So it's crazy.
Oh man.
It's crazy,
Bro.
man. But all in all, though, Clippers will definitely make it to the playoff and be a threat to everybody.
Hmm.
All right, next topic that we will be talking about, or I don't know if you guys wanted to say anything.
No. We talked about the Clippers.
Trades.
Trade.
Yeah.
What do you guys think
Yeah.
about the trading, man? Because there's been a lot of speculation going on. There's a lot of rumors going on. I see
Okay.
that Pascal Siakam is in the trade rumors.
Yep.
Who else? Um,
DeMar DeRozan, Zach
DeMar
Levine,
DeRozan, Zach
Lor
Levine,
Laurie Markkinen.
Laurie
Jordan
Markkinen.
Clarkson.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Damn near that whole Jazz team is on the trading block except for the
Literally.
young players.
PJ Tucker's not happy with Clippers. I forgot he even was
Hey,
on the Clippers.
hey, what y'all think of Zach Levine being on the Kings?
That doesn't really make them. I don't think it makes them significantly better. Cause
I
Why do you say that?
I slick I slick think that would give De'Aaron Fox a huge break in a sense
mhm,
where like he wouldn't have to be the only one have to score. So him and Zach Levine and some bonus is a good combo. I think that they need a second player that can give you at least 25 points per game, and Zach Levine is capable of that for sure.
yeah,
Um, I think they will
uh,
boost them in a sense, but not tremendously.
yeah. I just man, if I'm a GM, do I want to take that big contract for someone that's just a one-way star?
He does have a big contract.
Cause like when you if let's say Sacramento does trade for him, he's not offensively like in terms of shooting, he's second option because Sabonis is not he's not he's like a facilitator and he's a
Does
rebounder,
everything.
but he does everything. But do I want to pay someone 100 and something mil just to average like 22 points per game? Obvious sometimes he'll have the 50s, but I don't know. And he's a defensive liability. I don't know. I don't want to pay that if I'm a GM.
His his current contract is 5 years, 215 million, one hundred
Yeah,
fifty
bro.
nine thousand $700.
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
I
That's crazy.
don't think Zach Levine will get traded. I think a lot of the team is. I don't think if like his value is not high enough for
No.
teams to be like, I'm gonna trade him for that specific amount of player of mine to the other
Yeah.
team to acquire Zach Levine. I think a lot of teams looking at it. Let me try to throw in some cheap players and see if they'll fall for it. And
Hmm.
if they fall for it or if they accept, then we got them. But if they asking for too much, we're just gonna stay away and pass on them. But I just feel like even with him trying, I most likely see DeMar DeRozan leave before him.
Mm-hmm.
Than Zach Levine um getting traded.
Yeah. He yeah, Zach Levine's contract is a bit more it's much more acceptable, and he's still a better player than Zach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I definitely see I definitely see Zach Levine staying in Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah. So where do you guys see Zach being traded? Like, where do you think he fits best if he does get traded?
Um,
would I be wrong if I say Indiana?
No, that's your opinion.
Uh, so having Halliburton, Zach Levine, and if they keep Benedict Matthew and Miles Turner,
Hmm.
uh,
he just
I
doesn't
think
play
that's
defense. That's the thing.
Well,
well,
the Pacers don't play defense, so he fits perfectly there.
yeah. Other than the Pacers, it's hard for me to even say where he fits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's hard
there's no fit for him.
unless you go back to Minnesota.
No, they got their they're gonna be that team will be way too expensive.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think the Pacers definitely can afford Zach Levine.
Zach Levine. Yeah,
I think they
I
can
think
afford
Yeah,
him.
that's realistic.
Um,
yeah, and technic like in terms of fit, he fits their system because they don't really play defense.
They don't play.
Yeah. What about you, Josh? Where do you think Zach fits?
It's hard, bro. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard.
If you don't see anything, you can just say he can stay in Chicago. Like,
To be honest, I would like to see how he does on the Kings
hmm,
because
okay,
De'Aaron does need some help offensively because Malik Monk doesn't do enough. Doesn't do enough for him. Um, Coming off the bench, I think he comes off the bench now. If I'm not
yeah,
mistaken.
yeah, he been coming off the bench. Hmm.
So
they do have a
Keegan,
rookie though. The rookie is pretty good.
ooh,
Not a rookie. I
he's
think
a
he's a
second year
sophomore now.
guy. Keegan
Keegan
Murray.
Murray, Keegan Murray,
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
went
just had
crazy.
47 actually. He had
yeah, 12
47.
threes, bro.
Yeah,
That's insane.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't see Zach Levine being comfortable anywhere because there's so many teams that are already, they're already established. They
Yep,
already have their shooting guard for, how many years. You know what I mean? And even I don't even see him on good on the Lakers because that's like it just doesn't fit because he doesn't play defense. I
yeah,
don't get me wrong, Austin Reeves doesn't play defense either, but Austin Reeves does everything else. He just doesn't score. He doesn't rely on scoring or athleticism.
he's better defender than Zach.
And Zach Levine relies on a lot of athleticism. He relies on just being able to score at will. So
Yeah,
it's yeah, I don't think he fits anywhere to be honest with you. But I
You
do
know,
think he will get traded.
truly speaking, just be thinking about it. What team I I have highly like probability that he might get traded into would be Toronto.
Toronto.
Yes, I
Mm,
it's either they trade him for OG or Pascal Siakam.
Interesting.
I
Didn't
just
even think
I don't.
about Toronto.
Yeah, no. But then you sent OG and Siakam to a dying
Chicago.
franchise. Yeah, I don't know. I
I
see
see
him this,
Pascal Siakam fit in Chicago, honestly.
but he's gonna play with who? Demar. Demar's gonna leave.
Yeah, Demar would leave, but so they would have to try to. How old is Pascal Siakam? 27,
29.
29.
He's 29.
29?
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe they would try to get some players for him in the off season, maybe to try to
I,
make a push or something. But maybe OG and some draft picks.
yeah.
So
This is a dark horse. Charlotte Hornets.
Oh, he
I
would
think
definitely not be happy there.
I think him and LaMelo Ball, I think that'd be a nice duo, but like they're not winning anything. But I think because Charlotte has assets that they can send over to Chicago, I
They
think that's
definitely
the
have
one team.
assets.
Like you can send in Miles Bridges, you can
PJ
send
Washington.
PJ Washington, you can send in Brandon Miller too. So I think that's one team, but I mean obviously it's a dark horse. The thing is with the trades, they're too unpredictable. You think one team's gonna get them and then another team gets them, like what happened with PG and OKC.
Or Dame.
Um, yeah, no,
When was
well,
the last time the Charlotte Hornets made a trade? Was it not with the Boston Celtics?
I don't even know when's the last time
Gordon
they made a
Hayward,
trade.
or did he sign from the offseason? I don't
It was
remember.
a
No, I
sign
think
and
he's
trade.
that was
It
a
was
sign.
it was
That
a
was
sign
a
and trade.
sign.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Was it
really
the
count
last
sign
time?
in trades because that's they kind of But yeah, I don't know. I can't recall. It's been a while.
Yeah, so um I don't think Charlotte will make a trade. I don't know. We'll see. Um
Yeah,
who's been actively pursuing Zach Levine in the
I,
The
no,
Kings and the Lakers
no
right
one.
now. I don't know why.
I besides the Kings, no one.
Yeah, so I at first I had heard Miami was in it. They backed out, and they most likely, you know, who I can see go to Miami would definitely, and we probably wouldn't even give up a lot of players, that much players for him. It would be Miami Heat for DeMar DeRozan.
I see
I
that.
can,
I see that
yeah,
happening.
with some draft picks and probably Nikola Jovic
Yeah.
and
Do you think that
Highsmith.
helps y'all team
Oh
tremendously?
yeah, yeah, definitely. One, you got vets, right? You got vet and another scorer, you know, and
Yeah, help Jimmy. Yep.
DeMar DeRozan not is he plays defense, but he's not like the greatest defensive player, but he
Yeah.
does enough for your team. So I can definitely. So you put Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler, and DeMar DeRozan. Those are best friends, best of the friends. So um,
The fact that you said
automatically
Kyle
right there.
Lowry is crazy, but I understand why you said Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, Toronto Raptors. But
They're all
buddies.
close.
Yeah. So I think chemistry will click from there too, right from the get go on. And I wouldn't be surprised if they run up a lineup with um Kyle Lowry,
Yeah.
um Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, power forward, and Bam Adebayo center. Really wouldn't be surprised. Or they run with Tyler Hero, um,
Hmm.
Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Love, and then Bam Adebayo, and then Kyle Lowry from the bench.
See, my thing is with that, I think I have this prediction, this weird prediction that Joel Embiid is gonna go to Miami next year. I have a weird
Really?
prediction. I
You
think
think so?
so. I I, I don't think because one Joel Embiid, they're not beating Milwaukee or Boston. They're not. So that's another second round exit.
That's a tough one. I don't
I think I
like
I think he goes to Miami.
how much left is on Joel Embiid contract, and I think he's too expensive.
Let's take a look, shall we?
I don't think
I
Miami
think
would be able to. I don't think Miami would pursue after unless he requests a trade and say I want to be in Miami.
he has
And
it's a 4 year contract, 213
213.
mil.
Yeah. It runs through 2026 to 2027.
you know how much we will
Okay,
have to
so
give up
he
for
still
that,
has
though.
3 years. Y'all would have,
We
y'all, to be honest with you, y'all would have to
will
give
have
up
to give up
Bam.
Bam.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
Yeah, they're
yeah.
giving up Bam for sure.
I mean, I would
I
give
don't, I
up
don't
Bam
think
for
would.
Joel
I don't
Embiid.
think
To be
would.
honest
I
with you,
don't think we would
I
do
Not
would
not
that.
give.
well not me
No, I would give that up to play with
because
Jimmy
I don't
Butler,
think we're
bro.
doing that.
I would do that.
wait, hold on. I think this is what they're doing. So you know how Jamie Jaquez They're building him
Maybe
up.
I
They're
may.
they're they're yeah, Jaime. They're building his value up. They're gonna trade Hero. They're gonna trade him, and they're gonna trade Robinson.
That's giving up too much.
Then they're sending them to Philadelphia, and then you keep Bam because
I, I think I
Jaime is
think
he,
I
he's third
think
in the Rookie of the Year.
he is. I think Bam. They will want Bam, and they not trade. Like for a big man, like big man for another big man
Big man.
plus.
Yeah, yeah,
So I think they will want um Bam for sure. Tyler Hero, they already got Tyrese Maxey, so I don't think they will want another.
I'm
Who
trading
knows?
Bam,
another
We'll
guy.
bro.
see.
I'm trading Bam.
Um,
Yeah,
but I don't think
true.
Miami will go for it. I don't think
Yeah,
Miami will
no
go
Bam.
for it. Miami might have probably wait for some off-season free agency and then try to scoop somebody up over there. I think Miami's playing the patient game because they was not even pressed about Damian Lillard. They were heavy at first, but then when Portland trying to play game, they just was okay. It is what it is, and
Yeah,
then they just backed out of
yeah,
it and let Dame go. Because if that was the case, Tyler Hero would have been betrayed or we would have give up Bam. But I'm glad
yeah,
they didn't. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Damian Lillard being on Milwaukee and he's not performing to the expectation everybody had for him. Meaning like at least him averaging at least 30 points or 28 points per game. He's averaging like 26 or 25 points per game. And there are games he's on and off.
yeah,
And I feel like it's something that he's still trying to build chemistry with
Giannis.
Giannis and the team, the whole squad. So
yeah.
I definitely saw him fit in Miami perfectly, and he would have been going crazy.
Mm.
But now he Milwaukee, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's averaging 25. He's averaging 26 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 7.1 assists. So
mm,
it's a huge points drop off for him. It's not a
yeah,
big assist drop off for him because he was only averaging 7.3 assists last year with Portland. So
yeah,
he's playing good, but
I think
not like
there's still a lot of season for him to fix what he got
yeah,
to do
yeah,
what he got to
yeah.
do.
all right. Where do you guys see this is one on this is another big name, Siakam. Where do you guys see Siakam?
Siakam might go to Pacers.
I want him to
Yeah,
go
I've
to the
He
heard that.
might go
Warriors.
to Pacers.
I heard Pacers, I heard the Warriors, I've heard the Hawks. I've even heard the Kings too.
Yeah, the Kings are
Do
everywhere.
you do you think he actually gonna get traded?
I think he will. Yeah. I think he will. He's one player he does everything.
Hmm.
And although he's not the greatest three-point shooter, but he's very, very, very valuable.
Yeah, he's a defensive player too.
Yeah,
Um, okay, I can definitely see him getting traded, and I see OG also. I see OG getting traded.
yeah,
I see PJ Tucker getting buy out,
yeah,
not traded but buy out,
yeah,
and who else? DeMar DeRozan gonna get traded for sure. I know that. Everybody can see it.
Laurie
yeah.
We could.
Markkinen, Jordan
Lord have mercy.
Clarkson.
Alex
The,
Caruso might get traded too.
yeah, everybody wants Alex Caruso.
He's
He's a
good.
good player.
He's
That's
a
a
good
good,
player.
yeah. Especially if you're a championship. I think, ooh, dark, hot take. I think Caruso ends up with the Nuggets.
Yo,
Oh,
that
oh,
would be a
oh.
huge pick. That would definitely boost him up too.
Yo.
That's a key player.
You know how good they would be after that?
I I think because the loss of Bruce Brown, they're like, okay, we lost a bench player. Like Bruce, like Caruso's not gonna be the scorer that Bruce Brown is, but
The defense.
Defensively,
Yeah.
bro. I think Denver's not right now. I think they're playing okay, but I think they're on cruise control right now. Like Berlin said, he thinks there's something wrong. I think, yeah, me too. There's something wrong, and I think it's because I think they lost Bruce Brown, and I think they're in that conversation of Alex Caruso. Denver's always been low key too. They don't really,
They don't
they're not
post, yeah.
media. Yeah, they're not always on media and stuff like that. I think they're in the. I think he ends up with the Nuggets.
Mm.
Sheesh. That's a
I
hot
see
take.
him. I see him in that dark that dark blue that they have there.
That's a
That would be
hot,
huge for them.
hot
That'd be
take.
huge for them.
Yeah.
Um, do I think Golden State might make a trade? I think they will trade. Clay Thompson might get traded. I wouldn't be
I-
surprised either.
Me
I think
neither.
Andrew Wiggins gonna get traded.
I think, yeah, Wiggins too is getting traded.
Yeah,
Andrew Wiggins is probably the first on their list to get traded.
yeah,
Because he even said he said in a post, he was like, if I'm in this little doghouse, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight my way back to get back to
And then he dropped 25 points after that.
who Wiggins,
Yeah.
yeah.
bro. Did you see where Clay said, I'm playing like crap, and then after that he dropped 30, and then he after that he
Yeah,
dropped 28 or
he's been
25.
yeah, the last 3 games he's been playing okay.
He's
He's
been
been playing
playing,
well actually.
yeah, he's been playing like Clay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what's
I feel like
crazy
they
is
need
he
a
actually
big man.
carried them. Um, their last game, Curry played terrible.
Again,
Curry had
yeah,
like
against
7 points.
yeah, against Portland. Yeah, yeah, him and Wiggins carried.
Mm,
I don't know. I I
Crazy.
I I think yeah, I think Wiggins is gone though. I don't
No,
think
for sure,
Golden State.
for sure.
But where does he is he getting I think this is where Siakam is going to get traded. I think he's getting traded to Golden State
That just
okay,
that just might
I
do
see
it.
that.
cuz the contracts match up. They're about the same age, and then biasy Wiggins is Canadian.
Okay,
The Warriors would have to give up a first round pick too, because Wiggins not getting any younger.
Yeah, they'll probably get a first round pick, and then I think they trade. They're not. I don't think they're trading Clay to. If they're gonna trade Clay, definitely not Toronto.
No.
But I think they give Wiggins and a first round pick, and then you get Siakam.
Yep,
mm,
I agree.
Yeah,
I see that
that
happening.
it is gonna be interesting. I wonder who's gonna make the first trade in the league, and like,
because
who's gonna actually get who.
that deadline's coming up. It's February 8th, I think.
Yeah, February 8th. Yeah,
Yeah, it's coming up.
And then players that's gonna get definitely see PJ Tucker getting buyout. Um, who else? Um, and you know what's crazy for the Portland Trailblazers to make that trade, and this is why I see it so much petty, and they're so trash right now. And then Scoot is not the rookie I thought he was gonna be.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he's definitely got potential to be up there for
yeah,
sure.
he's had a lot of
But
injuries too.
yeah.
and that's not a good sign for you to have injuries early like that in the season. Look, Wemby is skinny. This man, like his
Yeah, he doesn't
ability
miss
to
much
to
games.
not get injured is amazing to me. He's playing. Can you imagine Wemby get size like You remember how Giannis got into the league skinny,
Yup,
and then Giannis
yup,
got so much weight on him? Can you imagine Wemby,
yep, yep.
bro?
Yeah,
He'll be done.
crazy.
He'll be unstoppable. It
Yeah,
would be
him and Chet.
yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I give Wimby 2-3 years, bro. He's gonna take over the league, bro.
I give him next year.
It's scary. It's scary, man.
I give him 2 years,
It's
bro.
scary.
2 years.
He's
Wait, can
easily
you guys
gonna
hear me?
win Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, okay.
He's easily gonna win Rookie of the Year for sure. There's no doubt about it.
Chet,
It
Chet,
was a
Chet is
high
coming for that
expectation.
though. I don't
Chet is
know.
not gonna get it.
Chet is
Chet
looking
is not
good though.
getting it. he looks good, but Wemby's he already got his like unless he get hurt, but
I
he's
hope they
getting
give
there.
it to Wimby too, but not because of where his team is, but because of how his productivity and how he's been playing well. I hope it's an individual trophy, not just
There,
because of his team.
Wait, so if the record is that low and he's playing that good, he's not gonna get rookie of the year?
no, no, he'll
That's
still get it. He'll still
Oh,
get
okay.
it.
I,
He'll still get it.
I'm
I
just
was
saying.
about to say.
I hope
No,
they don't base it off the record because
no, no, rookie, no,
that's what they do for MVP.
no, rookie of the year, no, because they know rookies can't make that big of a difference in the year one. It's not based off record, so
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
they're not
So
that heartless. Yeah,
Yeah,
so rookie of the year definitely Wemby. Chet definitely second. May is third, right?
yeah,
yeah, he's third right now. For right now,
He's been
yeah.
playing good.
he hasn't
I'm
been.
disappointed in Brandon Miller.
Miller.
Him, I'm disappointed.
It's him in school. I'm
He
telling
hasn't
you.
had a break. He hasn't had his
No,
breakout
well,
game
I,
yet. I still believe
no,
in Brandon Miller, man. I'm not gonna
No,
front.
I'm saying because no, Brandon Miller's playing decent. I just thought he would have been like a 18 point per game score. He's averaging 14.
14.
Yeah,
I
like
don't think they're using him right. I don't think they.
well, obviously you have Lamelo Ball. And Lamelo Ball's number one,
And he's
but
not even starting.
Even with Lamelo out, he's not he's not taking advantage.
Terry Rozier been playing good in my
Terry
Yeah,
Rozier
the
been
person
British.
playing.
the person benefiting from it is Rozier and Gordon Hayward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting, bro.
This still season to play, man.
No, for sure, and I think it's like Scoot and Brandon Miller. They're just like they're still new, right? They're adjusting to the game.
Yeah,
And
So
I'll give him
Jaime
some time.
is
I'll give Brandon Miller some time. I don't know about Scoot, but I'll give
no,
Brandon Miller.
Jaime plays like he's been in the league already for two
yeah,
years, bro.
yeah,
There's like players are just built there. The thing is, Jaime has yeah, he has good vets.
yeah.
Brandon Miller, and Scoot. They don't have vets. There's no vets for them, especially
They only got Gordon
Scoot.
Hayward.
Especially yeah, and Gordon Hayward's not that type of vocal guy, and
Yeah,
Scoot has no he has no vet. Who's the vet? Anthony
Malcolm
Simons.
Brogdon,
Anthony Simons is huh?
Malcolm
Malcolm
Brogdon.
Brogdon.
Ugh, well,
But it's not. It's not.
Malcolm Brogdon, really,
It's not.
really, he doesn't match the playing style.
I was just saying, man.
And then Aiden, bro. Like I don't know why people like. I don't know who even had the expectation of him doing good in Portland.
Who? Scoot?
Aiton is really he's
Aiden,
disappointing.
Aiton.
Yeah.
That's.
I think he'll bounce back next year because
I
this
don't
year
think he's
is not
bouncing
it.
back.
But I think he'll bounce back next year.
Bro, there's literally no other big man on Portland. He's the only big man. So why is he only
Oh,
averaging
who you talking
12
about?
and 10?
DeAndre Ayton? I'm talking about
Yeah.
Yes.
Scoot.
No, no,
Oh, you
no.
talking about
We were
Scoot?
talking about DeAndre Ayton.
Oh,
That's what
DeAndre
I was
Yeah.
Ayton.
talking about.
He's trash. Get him out of here,
I don't
No,
know how
no, hold on.
you.
He just like he's like Zion. They're in the same boat. They're not motivated enough.
bro. Stop it, bro. Please.
Bro, look at the body language.
I think
DeAndre
they
DeAndre Ayton has not been playing well ever since he was on the Suns. Okay,
Yeah, no crap facts.
like
I feel
there's
like
no reason to not be motivated. You're on an NBA. You're on an NBA team. Like
Yeah.
what do you what what motivation what other motivation do you need? Like
well
Yeah,
I
no,
must say
and you're
not
this.
getting
much.
paid. You're getting paid for playing basketball.
I feel
Yeah,
like the
facts.
type of organization that they were into don't have the type of coaching staff that focus on center to bring out
Development.
their true potential.
Yeah.
If they were in like if he was in San Antonio Spurs, I feel like he would have definitely got the help that he needs because San Antonio Spurs are known to making big men. Like you see
Yeah.
Tim Duncan,
David Robinson.
Robinson,
Yeah.
Hmm.
those past players, and you've seen Miami Heat, you've seen, um, I think OKC too have the is known for that.
Yeah.
Um, Lakers, because you had Paul Gasol, um,
Yeah.
Yeah, you had so many players, organization that are able to utilize big men, and their playbook has been, um,
Yeah,
known
Orlando
for that.
Magic.
So,
Yeah,
right, Orlando Magic, Phoenix Sun, really, mm,
they never really had a
most of
big
the
man.
thing, yeah, they ran through Devin
Chuck,
Booker.
Charles Barkley.
I mean, yeah, but Charles Barkley was not a like. Is a power forward. He's not.
Yeah,
He
Charles
doesn't
Barkley
have.
was a different animal. He didn't even
He
need
was
Still a big
coaching
man. He's still
staff.
big man.
yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even need coaching staff to basically help him get through. He just had a different mindset, and not every
I
player
agree.
has that
Yeah,
mindset. And you see, Aiden, he needed that coaching staff, that type of coaching staff to help him get through over the bump.
yeah, yeah,
But
exactly.
Portland, I don't. I mean, the only big man I know all time was LaMarcus Aldridge, but the coaching staff changes. It's not the same.
Yeah, yeah. It's not the
So
same. And yeah, Lamarcus back then he had Lillard too, and Brandon
yeah,
Roy.
yeah.
Yeah, so
So I don't see I don't know. I think they focus on school right now, trying to make an Anthony Simon and
Yeah, for
yeah,
Simon. Yeah,
I don't know like how
and
Scoot's gonna
Shaden
fit
Sharp.
because
Shaden
Simon
Sharp been hooping for them too.
yeah,
Ever
because
since he left.
Charbin.
Anthony Simons is their best player. I don't know where Scoot fits into this.
Me neither.
We'll see. We'll see. But Aiden, man, I think he just need the help right now. I don't see him like he have the size. He got the size enough size to be dominant.
Yep, he
Like
has
he
the
got the
body.
size, yeah, he got the size, the body to be dominant. It's just like the game, he don't have that type of um,
Love for
you
it.
know.
Yeah, passion for the game.
So
Yeah,
it's
two.
different, man.
there- There's two players that I want to talk about. Actually, three. About since we're talking about trade rumors, where do you guys see Poole and Kuzma?
I
You
don't,
guys,
I'm
This
not
is a
gonna. I
joke.
wouldn't want Poole. I don't
This is
want
a
Poole on
joke,
my
right?
team. I wouldn't want him on my team. He's just
Give me Kuzma. Give
he
me
okay,
thinks
Kuzma.
he's
huh?
playing like a
Give me
college.
Kuzma.
Not. It's just I would definitely take Kuzma over Poole, bro. Like
Yeah,
even though
let's start.
sometimes Kuzma
Yeah,
pisses me off too, but I would definitely pick Kuzma over Poole. Poole just be pissing me off. Like he have so much Shaq in the fool moments,
yeah,
and then on top of that, like
Bruh,
he's playing.
hold on.
I don't know if he's trying to imitate Stephen
Curry.
Curry,
Yeah,
but he does it in such a bad way.
yeah, yeah. Uh, Jordan Poole, bro, his stock, like his value as a player, is dropping by the game,
Yeah,
every single
tremendously.
game, tremendously dropping. I just honestly, I don't see him. Yeah, like the Wizards are already trying to trade him. It's not even been a year with the team.
Yeah,
I,
Crazy.
that's
and
crazy.
honestly,
That's
if
really bad.
if he end up in San Antonio, like they would have get him straight up,
No facts.
because
Yeah,
the system don't play that game.
I think Miami too. They would have got him straight. They'd be like,
Yeah,
"Yo," especially with Jimmy there, bro. He'd be like, "No, there's no,
yeah,
BSing around."
yeah. Like certain organization, you will not be doing that. Like they
Yeah,
will get you out quick. It's
yeah,
either you work hard or they get you out quick.
they get you out exactly, and I
Yeah,
agree.
so
But the thing is, like those teams, the San Antonio. I mean, San Antonio, they could probably use him, but they already have Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson. What they really need is a
That
true
offense is
like
terrible, but yeah.
they no
true
what
point
they
guard.
what yeah they need is a true point guard because they gotta. I noticed when I watch the Spurs games is they neglect Wemby a lot.
Vassell loved to
They
Yeah,
score.
neglect him.
Keldon Johnson liked to score
They
too.
love to score. Like in my opinion, like they're good players, but those are not the type of players you need around
Around
Wemby
Wemby.
because they really like it shows like the way they play. Vassell and Keldon Johnson really care about their stats.
hmm
And I think what they need is a true point guard like a Rajon Rondo, a CP3,
CP3.
but the thing is, where are these type of point guards? Like obviously you have Hallie, but
I
Hallie's
would
not
love to
going
see
anywhere.
Tyrese on the Spurs. I would love to see that.
But he's not.
If he
No,
was
that's
on the
not happening.
Spurs, man,
That's not happening. But I mean, where are these point guards? Where are these true point guards? So
Probably gonna have to be
Jordan,
in the draft, bro.
yeah. So I mean, let's go back because we're getting off topic. But Kuzma, I think, where do you guys see him? Like, if he does get traded, where do you see him going?
It's hard. It's hard to see. It's hard to see because I
who
don't
wants
know,
Kuzma?
bro. Like Kuzma can
That's the
fit
thing. Who
anywhere,
wants?
to be honest with you, as a third or a
Yeah.
second option
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for
because
sure.
he can do everything. He can rebound. He
I
can
see him.
assist.
I
He
see him
can
in the Hornets.
score. And he's a
The Hornet.
champion. And he's a
Yeah,
champion.
Yeah, yeah. I forget Kuzma won that championship
I
2010.
see him. I see him in the Hornets.
Hornets.
Yeah,
You think they're
Yeah, the
winning with him?
Hornets. No, I feel like he will help them out a bit.
yeah.
Definitely.
I
Um,
could see him. I could see him on the.
It's not a
I could
bad
see him on
fit.
the Kings actually.
I see him on the
Yes,
Jazz,
the Kings. I would
Utah
love to see him
Jazz.
on the Kings or
Yeah.
the Mavericks.
I see him in Utah,
No, no, not
Utah
the Mavericks.
Jazz.
Utah.
Um,
They trade,
Utah
but the thing
Jazz.
is, they're blowing up that team.
Yeah. Um,
I
I
could see
can
him
see
on. I
him
could see him on Philly
slick.
Yeah, I could see him on
with
Philly.
Maxi and Embiid.
I could see him on Philly. I could see him on Philly for sure. Philly would have to trade like Kelly Oubre and Robert Covington, or some
Yeah,
other.
those. Yeah, because I mean, like he's not a good defensive player. So if you put him there, and then you have all those wing players, and then you have Joel Embiid, they kind of just cover
You'll be fine,
his
man.
flaws
You'll be fine.
defensively. So I
Mhm.
see the Kings or the Sixers trying to get Kuzma.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like Orlando Magic, man.
Oh, with Kuzma?
No,
Oh, like just
I
Oh, as a
wouldn't mess
team,
up. Yeah, I wouldn't mess
okay.
up Orlando Magic success right
man.
now with
I was
Kuzma.
telling
Yeah,
I was telling RJ we should talk about them. Like they looking really good as a young
yeah,
as a young
They
team.
good. They
Like they
good.
haven't even. I
Paolo.
don't think they've lost 10 yet
no, they're at 9, but they just lost 2 in a row
to
to
this.
Boston.
They lost to the Celtics, but they beat the
Yeah,
Celtics
so
the first time though.
yeah, but they're 1-2 against the Celtics. The Celtics just beat them back to back.
They making the
Yeah,
playoff. They'll be in the
Oh, for
playoff.
sure. That's the third. That's like the fourth best team in the East after Philly.
isn't
Yeah,
aren't they like the third or second youngest team
They're- No, second is Thunder, first is Spurs, and then I think it might. Yeah, I
I
think
can see
Spurs.
Kuzma in Cleveland.
or the Rockets?
They're. I think they're better than Cleveland. Like low key, low
What?
key.
The
Who?
Magic?
I think low key they're
They
better
are.
than
They
Cleveland.
are. They are better than
No,
Cleveland.
I don't think so. I only say that because of experience.
Okay, fair enough. But I
Well,
mean, like they
they
have a.
better than
They're
Cleveland
Josh.
right
Their
now
their
because
They
of
chemistry
didn't
is
even make the
their
playoffs last
chemistry.
year. The Cavs did.
They did.
true, true, true. But the chemistry right now in Orlando
Yeah,
is there.
No, it
Is
is.
there.
yeah.
It is.
In Cleveland right now. Oh, actually, speaking of Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell's on the trading block too
Is he
Yeah.
because they
really?
know that he's not. They know that he's not
Committed.
staying. Yeah, he's not committed.
He didn't sign an extension.
He's not signing an extension there, so he's probably on the trading block. He has one more.
He just dropped 37 too tonight.
He has one more year left on his contract, so he's another player that's
Well,
potentially on the move.
Miami better go after him.
Miami,
Look at his
Miami.
face.
I'm
You said
telling
He
you,
got so
Bro.
Miami
happy.
been one.
No, but it's
No,
true. That's a good fit for him. That's a good
It's
Miami
fit
not
for
a
him.
bad
been
fit.
winning.
I don't mind that actually.
Put Mitchell at the 1, Hero at the 2, Jimmy at the 3
Yeah,
or 4,
trade
whatever.
Kyle Lowry, get him off the team because
No,
he's
He
hey,
got
hey,
good chemistry with Ben.
Kyle Lowry been having a good season, Josh.
really
He actually been
Stats,
playing better. Yeah,
yeah,
Kyle
stats won't.
Lowry,
Yeah,
is
the stats won't
big
show it,
booty guy.
but he's been
okay.
having a good season. Nah, he
Yes.
definitely balling, bro. Kyle Lowry's been balling, but yeah. So Mitchell, yeah, I see him on the Heat. Where else would you
Yeah.
guys see him?
New York Knicks.
That mid ass team. Yeah, I can see them. I can see them. Yeah,
Now
yeah,
that
I
would
can see
boost
them.
New York Knicks. They would definitely boost.
He would look good on the
But
Knicks. I can't cap.
Jalen
but
Brunson,
the
Donovan
thing is,
Mitchell.
you put him on the Knicks. It's the exact same situation as the Cavs.
Uh,
It's
Second round
similar.
exits or first round exit, yes.
I don't.
I want to see him
I
on the
don't know.
Nets.
I think that will make them
The
better in a
Nets.
sense.
I
The
wouldn't
Did you
mind
say the
Nets.
seeing
I
him on
Nets?
the
forgot about the
Nets.
Nets. I forgot about the Nets.
Yeah, I don't see him on the Nets. I'll be honest. I don't see him on the Nets. I see him on the Knicks or Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a
Yeah.
nice that for Miami. That'd be a huge offensive boost.
I really liked him in Utah, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
Utah.
Man,
Utah just
him and
yeah
Rudy
Utah
Gobert couldn't
Donovan
figure it
Mitchell
out.
was.
yeah. Where else would he? I think that's the two teams that I really see him on.
There's other
Is the
teams
Nets?
where he would
I
look
mean the
good.
Knicks and the
What about the Pacers?
The bit,
no
yes,
no no
yes,
not no
yes.
no not him not
Because
because
Mitchell plays defense. It's
no,
not
I
bad.
was thinking no, not for Tyrese. I say for me, it's more of like the Paul Georges and the Kawhis that I see Tyrese needs those type of players.
Donovan Mitchell not
Oh,
bad at
okay. I see
defense.
what you're saying.
Not Mitchell. Mitchell's undersized.
What's his height?
Mitchell's like 6'3", 6'4".
He's not six
Yeah.
four.
Yeah, he's around
What's
that.
what's his height? What's his height?
Hold
I
on.
be, sometimes I be looking at him and I be looking at his shoe, bro. His
No
shoe be
way.
so
He's six
big.
three.
See, told you, bro.
He
He's
got big
undersized.
shoe size, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, the shoe size of Donovan Mitchell be so big, bro.
Mm. Yeah,
Like if he'd be,
not Indiana, not Indiana. No,
I didn't know he
that's
was
not
that short.
that's not the wing player that Halliburton needs. No.
I think Tyrese need a player like Michael Bridges type player.
Yes, like that. Paul George, Mikal Bridges, those type of
Pascal
players. He needs that.
Siakam.
Yeah, he needs those type of players.
Yeah.
Man,
The
Pascal
two way
Siakam
wings.
wouldn't be bad on the Pacers. Can't cap.
No, we were talking about that.
Oh,
Man, Markkinen too is another player that's been shopped around.
Where do y'all think marketing is gonna land? I want to hear
But
this.
the thing is, before I answer that question, Josh, bro, you know Danny Ainge wants 5 first round picks for this man. I said, yo, you smoking crack. No, it's true though. He wants a boatload of picks.
Wait for Lloyd Marketing.
Yeah, Laurie Markkinen.
Wait, isn't he with
okay,
the
see that so
Celtics?
much.
No, no,
He
he's
is.
been with Utah for a while.
Danny Ainge?
Yeah, but yeah, he's been with Utah for a while now.
Really?
Bro, he wants 5
Okay,
first
see
round
got
picks.
so much picks.
No, I do not want Laurie Mark. If we do get Laurie Markkinen, I do not want 5 first round picks for this guy. No, absolutely not. He's not worth 5 first round picks. If Paul George is worth 5 first round picks, Laurie Markkinen is worth 2. No, not no. He does fix OKC's rebounding like weakness, but
Where do you think he
not for.
land? Where do you think he fits best though?
I think he stays on Utah. I think because the asking price is too much, I think he stays on the Jazz. I've heard rumors where he could get dealt to Golden State with along with John Collins, those two, and then they would send Kuminga and Andrew
John
Wiggins
Collins is on the trade block as well.
and Moses Moody. They would send them to the Jazz. That'd be a nice pickup because John Collins and Laurie Markkinen they play defense and
Have
you know
good
they help.
offense.
Yeah, they have good decent offense, especially Markkinen is pretty good. I think that helps the Warriors. I would like to see that trade other than the Siakam, but
Yeah, because
I do.
Kuminga's not doing well. He's not doing what he needs to be doing. Moses
Yeah,
Moody
he's not.
hasn't.
Yeah, they've been up and down. Those, I mean, they besides the like the Golden State struggles, like Moses Moody and Kuminga have kind of been like the brighter spot of Golden State, but I don't want OKC. If we're going after Markkinen, I don't want 5 first round picks. I don't want 5 first round picks. I want maximum two, and then we're gonna trade Giddy, and then like two other players.
Y'all don't need Giddy no more, bro.
We
He's with the 15-year-olds, bro.
we really don't need Giddy, really, but if they're asking 5 first round picks for Markkinen, he's not getting dealt.
No,
I think y'all
five
fine,
first
man. I
round
think
picks
y'all
for
good.
Lloyd
I think I
Markkinen
just
is
need to.
absolutely
I
insane.
think I think the experience is gonna count for you guys in the playoff this year,
Yeah,
and then build off what you guys have now. I think y'all fine.
yeah,
Um, when I was watching y'all game, if y'all beat the Denver, bro.
yeah, exactly.
They had the full squad. They have Jamal Murray.
Murray
They
played
have
trash though.
But
they
still,
had
still
Gordon. They
full
had
healthy.
Michael Porter.
Hmm.
They had Jovic. So yeah, I beat them. So
Yep.
I just feel like y'all just build off what you guys have, and then it's working for y'all so far. Chet
Yeah.
played good against Jokic. He had 9 blocks. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that man
Exactly.
was open.
But I don't know if you heard us, Berlin, but there was a trade actually where Utah sent Collins and Markkinen to Golden State for Moses Moody, Kuminga, and Wiggins, and I think 2 first round picks.
When did that happen?
No, 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 like no. There was like a
This is
mock. There was a mock trade. It was a scenario. Like,
Oh,
what do you
okay.
think? What do you think about John Collins and Markkinen going to Golden State if they do?
Y'all got a young player. Um, he's been trying to play good. Corlin Saxton, you said?
Who? No,
no.
Collins. Collins.
John Collins?
Yeah.
Oh, I John Collins would give Golden State a little bit backbone.
Hmm.
Not the best big man, but he'll give you guys a little backbone because he's a high flyer.
Yeah.
And he's able to shoot three
Yeah.
also. Um, the only thing he doesn't have is a post game, and he can hold his own on defense. He's not
Yeah.
that messed up on defense, but he can hold his own. Um, yeah, I think he would give you guys a little boost. It will give the Golden State a little boost, and not
And Lloyd Markkinen.
Lord Marketing would definitely give Golden State. I don't know why I keep saying y'all. They would definitely give Golden State a boost
Boo.
for
Yeah.
sure because they don't have a good big man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. They miss Otto Porter.
They might as well trade Draymond. Put that man Draymond in the trade.
But who's gonna take Draymond?
Utah. Utah's gonna take him. They're gonna buy him out.
But I heard rumors that Dallas wants Draymond.
I don't
I
know
heard
why.
that too.
But who are they trading?
I wouldn't want him on my team. He will mess up my
Maybe Derek
chemistry, bro.
Lively.
Yeah, they're gonna have to give up Lively for sure. Golden State's gonna want
100%.
Lively. Then they're probably gonna have to give up probably Tim Hardaway Jr. too.
Mm, I wouldn't want to mess up my chemistry, so I wouldn't like. He's getting old too, and I know he's a vet, but come on, man. His mental. I think he's mentally ill.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something wrong with Draymond, bro. There's really something
Because
wrong.
there's
I
no
just
way
don't.
you got it like you stomp on some bonus.
Yeah, yeah,
You airplane slap karate chop that man on the face.
yeah. He punched Jordan Poole.
You tackling dudes like you slamming dudes on the floor like
Yeah,
bruh. You punching your own teammate. I'm telling you, he got a whole highlight reel more than
bro.
WWE superstars, man.
bro, it's funny because this all started way before. Like he's had this problem for like years now. It started with Steven Adams. The
Kicking
Steven
with De
Adams when he
Bruyne.
got kicked and then yeah, but they didn't even do anything back then.
Yeah,
They only did something when
Did
it
they find
when
him?
no, they didn't do anything. They only did something when he hit LeBron.
Oh yeah.
I was
yeah, he had something with LeBron. This man, he got more highlights than he ever make shots, bro.
nah, that's for real. That's crazy,
Like
man. This
this is ridiculous.
yeah, this trade deadline's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this trade deadline is definitely gonna be interesting. And
I want to
I don't
see.
know,
I
man.
want to
That's
see
one of the
more.
one time of the year I'm mostly excited every time when it comes to NBA season. I'm always
Yeah,
excited about trade. Like I'm always
yeah,
like up for to see who's gonna go on which
Yeah, because
team.
Miami needs some help.
Not that much to be honest with you. We just need everybody to be healthy, and
they
then we
just
just
lost to
need
the T Wolves.
one player.
They did.
Huh? We
Yeah,
lost.
you guys lost. Yeah, you guys
We
lost,
was blowing them out.
bro. You guys are blowing them out. They lost, bro.
Like I said,
Bro,
they need help. They need
Y'all
some
was
help.
blowing.
we
Yeah,
just
y'all
need
was blowing them out,
one.
but y'all lost by
Oh my
what was the? Y'all
gosh.
lost by 4.
Oh my gosh. No, we just need one key player, bro. That's it. And then everybody needs to be healthy. But bro, I really thought we won that game.
Yes.
Bro, how you go? Yo,
Easy.
Minnesota's for real, man.
Huh?
Minnesota's for real. This is a
Did
real
Ant
team.
play?
Yes, he had
Yeah, and
32
played.
and
Yeah,
5 rebounds.
32 and
Yeah,
what?
5 rebounds.
5 rebounds. Played
Golly,
good.
32 points.
He played good. He played well. But bro, what?
I'm,
He always played good against Jimmy, bro. He hate Jimmy for some odd reason.
no, hey, Loki, Ant loves Jimmy.
He do. He it's
You ever
only
you
Jimmy only hate Car Anthony.
Yo, Josh, have you ever, bro? You always see Ant talking so highly about Miami, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
He's always
Especially Eric
mentioned,
Spoelstra.
yeah, yeah, bro. I'm not surprised, bro. If in the next 2 to 3 years, bro, I'm not surprised if Ant's in a Heat jersey. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yo,
They're
don't
getting my,
don't don't give no he supporter hope, please. Okay, we
bro.
Yeah,
need.
hope. It's everybody likes Miami, bro. Like
Who does not want to play in Miami, bro? You
I
have the
wouldn't want to
beach. You
play in
have nice.
Miami. I
oh
wouldn't.
You got
come
all.
on.
You got
You
all.
lying. He's
You got
I'd
all
lying.
rather
them
I'd
girls.
rather play in LA with the palm trees, the sun,
Miami's
you
the same
know,
thing.
We got the
good
same
stuff.
thing
Miami's
over there.
Miami
Beaches.
is Miami's literally the same thing as LA, but I feel like Miami is like a less toxic area than LA.
Miami gets hurricanes. LA gets earthquakes.
Y'all get fired. California get fired.
Yeah, they get a fire. Yeah,
What's
yeah,
worse,
they got
a
that.
hurricane or a fire?
A fire.
her- her-
Okay,
they
all right.
they got the Kardashians over there. Y'all. They don't need that. NBA players don't need that,
You got BBLs in Miami. We don't need that.
bro. BBL is better than Kardashians.
Oh,
I'm
stop.
telling you, Josh, you would definitely play for Miami, man.
Bro, if I'm a
Isn't
if
D
I'm an
Wade
NBA player,
one
bro,
of your
Miami's on
favorite
my.
player?
I'm good. I'll be all right.
Bro,
He,
Miami. If I'm an
he's
NBA player,
lying.
Miami's in my top.
Yeah,
One of my top
definitely. The
destinations, bro.
culture, the
Definitely
food.
they're in my top 10, not top 5.
Yo,
Although,
you
yeah,
lying. So okay, so who's your top five? I want to hear that. Who's
Now,
your top
now
five?
Miami is my top. Is in my top.
Oh,
They're number 5 though.
okay, who's the other ones?
The other ones, oh, number 1 is LA. Number
Uh,
2 is
he has
Houston.
to think about it.
Number
are we
3,
just going
Houston.
based off the location?
No, he
I'm going
said
based
team
off
that he would
location.
play
Okay,
for.
I would play
okay.
number 1 LA, number 2 Houston, number 3 Dallas, number 4
You might
uh
as well say Texas.
Yo, you're not serious. You're not putting those franchises over Miami.
no, I'm
He's
not. I'm basing
serious.
it off location.
Yeah,
But
And I'm saying there's no beaches in
Then,
Texas.
then how?
There
Why
are
would you
beaches
put?
in
Why
Texas.
would you put
Anyway,
Miami 5?
I put in Miami 5 because of all that we have discussed. You know, because the beaches, you know, the girls, the
So you put in 5
trees.
over Houston and
You
then
know, I'm putting them over
under
LA.
Houston.
I I'll be real though. There's a lot of distractions in Miami, but as a player,
You
that's
know
a
what I'm
lovely
saying?
place to live.
There's too many clubs in Miami. I can't. You know what I
Miami
mean?
would be number one for me, bro. Miami number one.
Nope.
If you
And
have a good mentor, bro, Miami's a good place to live. You just gotta cut off the distraction, which is really really difficult. But
Hard. Hard.
pause.
franchise that I would love to play for if I was an NBA player, it would definitely be Miami.
Hmm.
You
Um,
know.
I'll play for OKC. I like OKC,
Yeah,
and
that's a good franchise.
I like New York Knicks. I like the New York
Yeah,
Knicks.
I'm staying away from the cold
The
though.
Knicks.
Yeah, I like New York Knicks. I like the New York Knicks. Yeah,
I'm staying away from James Dolan, bro. I'm sorry. Mm-mm.
I'm staying away from the cold. I'm not playing
They,
in Canada,
you know how long the
and
Knicks haven't been to the Knicks haven't like won anything?
I like
It's been a minute.
I slick like the Hawks. I
Oh,
slick
can I
like the
change
Oh
my
no,
Hawks.
list?
I
Actually,
wouldn't play for the
move
I wouldn't play for the Hawks. No,
move Miami out. I want Orlando at number 5. Actually,
bro, he's
I
just
would
hating on Miami at this
I
point.
would I would like Orlando too. No cap. But no,
I know you guys are.
Miami number one.
Me for 5, I'm gonna go Miami because of the location. The weather's nice.
Yeah.
I'm staying away from winter, so all those upper eastern teams, we're not going there.
no cap.
LA because of the location. Um, oh gosh, it's hard. It's difficult. There's not that much. Low key, if they still had a team, I'd play for Seattle.
That would be fire,
Um,
bro.
they need to bring that
Seattle,
back.
No,
yeah.
they do. That's fire, bro.
Um,
It's a
I mean,
fire.
they're in the eastern side. I know you guys don't like them. The Boston Celtics, they have a lot of
I
championships.
hate
You
Boston.
what?
Celtics.
They
I
have a lot of
hate Boston.
championships.
I
You
just
would
hate.
play for the Celtics?
I hate
They
Boston
have a lot of
fans,
they
but
have a
certain
yo, you
fans
can't deny they have a lot of championships.
Not more
they
than
do,
LA.
but I just can't
They have
stand
more.
Boston.
It's the exact same number. Them and LA have the exact same number.
Are they're tied now? Oh,
They're tied and they're most likely going to get one before LA.
we'll see.
Yo, I hate
They win
Boston Celtic fans.
they win,
Not
bro.
certain
The Celtics
some.
they win. You can't deny it. They win.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
And then that's 3. Celtics, LA,
Boston is crazy.
Miami. I'm trying to think.
Boston's
Oh,
cold,
Seattle, I
RJ.
said 4. Seattle. Yeah. I'm trying to stay away from the
You might
cold.
as well say Toronto.
No, I'm not playing. I'm not playing for Toronto. No, no, we're not playing for Toronto. The tax here in Canada is crazy.
That's
Texas,
another
No, I'm
team
not.
Texas
I
is
would
crazy
play for.
everywhere.
I'll play for the Spurs.
Oh,
I like the Spurs. I do too.
They know how to develop. Yeah, like Berlin said, they know how to develop young players, and it's
Yes,
in a hot area.
yeah, I'm kicking I'm
I like
kicking
San
Houston
Antonio
out for the
Spurs.
Spurs. Actually, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
apologize.
actually I like Houston too, bro, because they have a nice city there too.
Dallas is
Yeah,
nice
San
as well.
Antonio. I definitely. And San Antonio. Yeah.
James Harden wants to go back to Houston. He wants the BBLs.
Crazy.
Well, that was the episode, everybody. Hope you
Yeah,
guys liked it, enjoy it. Keep on
yeah,
supporting us. Like,
yep.
comment, subscribe, hit that
Been too.
notification bell so you won't miss new episode every time we drop them. And
Yep.
we also got our social media of the glass. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok for some shorts,
Yes,
contents,
get us
and
to
stuff
100
like that.
followers.
Hey,
Yeah,
RJ,
so
we need that short on YouTube, bro.
Yeah,
we're
I'll
grinding
do
on
that.
YouTube, we're
The
grinding everywhere.
Draymond one.
So support us,
Yeah,
help us get there,
yeah.
and then You know,
Hold on. Tell your exes, tell your baby mama, tell your baby daddy, tell your, you know, your ex, your ex best friend. Tell them to follow us.
I'm not here for this.
tell everybody,
Tell
share.
everybody pretty much. Tell your fourth cousin to follow us on Instagram. We have literally four left. Four
Four more,
left.
four more. We're almost there. We can do it. We can do
Come
it.
on. Come
We're
on.
gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep on going. And then hopefully you guys enjoy. We're gonna have more episodes out. We're gonna, next year about to be the year, man. Next year
2024 is gonna be a
definitely
crazy year, guys. Come on.
we're gonna
Let's
be
do
up
it.
there for sure. We're gonna be up there for sure.
All
So until
right.
next time, you guys have a good night. You
Yeah.
know. So I appreciate y'all boys. Rest
Peace.
up
Peace, guys.
and peace.
All right.